Let's start in the US, where the government has shut down.
The government has shut down for the first time in nearly 7 years.
Shutdown is affecting hundreds of thousands of federal workers who are going without pay.
So the United States government literally shut down like 2 days ago, and many people are like panicking right now. But did you not expect this to happen? Did you not expect the government to shut down? It's happened multiple times before. Now with all these things happening, do you not realize how powerless you are right now? Look at Canada, look at Britain. All these countries are literally tearing apart right in front of our eyes. For example, in Canada, literally this just happened, it's on the news. There's a law, right, saying, hey, you have to turn your guns in less than a year. Like, that's fucking pathetic. Like, imagine that. Your government is literally telling you, hey, give us everything you have. You have to seize it, you have to get rid of it. And it's crazy. And then in Britain, now there's digital IDs. Many people have had this rumor about digital IDs and the potential it's spreading throughout the United States and other countries, but it's happening now. So for you guys watching this has been in suspense for years. Everyone knew this would happen, but no one actually took it seriously. So now that it's actually happening, people are starting to panic, but it may be too late. You literally are running out of time, and I don't know if you guys understand how quickly things can turn for the worst, right? So that's why you need to make as much money as possible. You need to figure out how to get the government off your ass, and you need to figure out how to be financially independent, because if you're not financially independent, you're gonna end up being like a lot of these government workers who are literally gonna get no pay right now. That's horrible. They're gonna get no pay, and they have families to feed, they have people to feed, but you know what? The government doesn't give a shit. And the left, the right, they're always gonna argue. No one gives a shit about each other. They don't care. They're all selfish. They just want the money. They just want what's right for them. And the problem with that is if you're selfish, there's in a country like us, right, in the United States, there's a very big group of people who are reliant on the government. And having these government shutdowns just shows the incompetence that we have in our country and how dumb people are. So who's really in control? Who is in control of your life right now? Is it you, or is it the government, or is it someone else? Because realistically, if you're watching this and you're scrolling on social media and you're not sure you want to do in your life and you're still lost and you're older or even younger, you're not in control of your own life. You're not in control of your own life. And whose fault is that? It's all yours. So you need to ask yourself, how do I get out of this? You have seen numerous examples of things that have happened in our country, in the world, the last couple of weeks, and you're still not doing shit about it. You just sit and you watch and you see what happens and you just go back, wake up, go back to work the next day, acting like nothing even happened. That's the problem with people now. And it's honestly so easy to win. And I can explain exactly why, right? People are so lazy right now. I'm telling you, it's so easy to win. If you can get up and just do your thing every single day and accomplish things that other people are not willing to do and go through things that other people are not willing to go through, it's literally easy to make money. I don't think making money is hard. What is hard is getting your ass out of bed early, working all day, and doing that every single day until you have success. You're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work forever, and you're gonna feel like you're having no success. But after 100 days, 200 days, I guarantee you, you're gonna be at a way farther spot than you ever thought you would have because of the fact you actually worked hard. Another issue here is you are so out of the loop when it comes to everything going on in the world. I have talked to so many people who just don't know what the fuck's going on in the world. They don't. And that's why you're where you are right now. If you are not cautious of everything around you, everything happening, how the hell are you gonna be successful? How are you gonna be the person that actually looks at the news, who actually pays attention to what's going on and actually works on fixing themselves? Most people are never gonna change because they simply don't wanna change. And honestly, that's why it's so easy to make it. There are hundreds and thousands of people who want to start businesses and thousands of people who don't want to work a job. No one wants to work a fucking job. Who the hell, no one actually wants to work a job. Tell me someone who actually wants to work, get up, work for someone else, go back home, go to sleep, do that every single day. No one actually wants to do that shit. And I'm telling you, name me someone who actually wants to go to work. Would you rather go on vacation or go to work? That's a simple freaking answer. And it's so sad to see how many freaking people are just fine with that. It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. And look at all these people who are actually successful. They don't do what everyone else does. They're the ones who take that risk. The more risk you take, the more successful you're gonna be. I promise you that. Look what happens when you don't succeed. Let's say you put on all your money in some business you're making and it freaking fails. You're in the exact same spot as you would be if you worked for someone else. Your life doesn't fucking change. You're gonna have food on the table. You're gonna be able to feed your families. It's not that hard to be able to pay your rent, especially if your rent's cheap. It's not that hard. What's hard is you getting your ass out of bed and actually going to work. That's the problem. And that's why it's so fucking easy to win right now. And it's your chance. It's your last chance. I could not warn y'all enough how important this video is. You are on your last string right now. Everything that's happening, the government is slowly taking your rights. They're slowly taking everything from you, and you just sit there and do nothing about it. The world's gonna change. I actually literally feel like right now we're in a documentary. I don't know what you guys believe in. I don't even really care, honestly, but it's so crazy to me that the government is slowly taking everything away from us. Slowly taking this away. Oh, you know what? We're gonna print more money. Everything's gonna cost more. Cost of living is gonna cost more. Everything's gonna cost more. And you're still fucking sitting your ass doing nothing. That's the point I'm trying to make is like, you're so comfortable, you're not willing to go be uncomfortable. You're just gonna always stay in the spot you're gonna be at. And if you are okay with that, that is fine. We need people like you. We need workers. And everyone always talks about college, and I used to say college is a scam. I truly think college is a scam. But honestly, I want most of you guys to go to college. And I'll tell you what, most of you guys who go to college are gonna end up getting that job, and you're gonna be in the labor or workforce. We need people like you. We need people like you who work and help people who actually have money like me and everyone else who actually has money. We need people to hire. Do we not? We need people to hire. So if you want to do that, go down that path. It's so easy. You're not replaceable. Like, I can fire you, find someone else, do the same job, if not better, within 24 hours. You're replaceable. But if you want to build something that is going to become unreplaceable, you have to be willing to do what those people who go to college and who go down that path are not willing to do. So ask yourself, is that what you want? Is that what you're willing to do to be successful? Because if you're willing to do whatever it actually takes to win, you're gonna do it. But if you go down that path and that rabbit hole that every other person goes down, do you really think you're gonna be the top 1%? No, you're not. Right now, the most powerful people on the planet are laughing at you. And in reality, I'll be laughing at you too. They understand the world very, very well. People who have money understand the world very, very well. But you don't even understand what's going on. Like, I don't get it, but this is why I tell people, if you don't know what's going on, why not? You're not into your taxes you pay. You're not into the government who spends billions of dollars of your money that you give to them on things. You don't pay attention to that. You're not paying attention to all the wars going on. You're not paying attention to everything, all the world events that are happening now, like the stabbings, the killings. You're not paying attention to that. Why aren't you? It's important. Your government, it's pretty important. And if you're not willing to understand that there's a lot of corruption up there, then you're gonna end up being in the same spot you're in right now the rest of your life. It's only getting harder and harder to be successful. It's never gonna get easier. More people are understanding this every day. Now we have social media. People are starting to understand with everything going on what they can do to get to the top. My whole point of having this channel, having my page, is to influence you guys to be the best person you can possibly be. I don't give a shit what you believe in. I don't even care. But my whole point of having this channel is, in this social media page, is to literally get you guys off your ass and start working on yourself and becoming the best person you can possibly be. That's my goal. If you are happy and you're not making a lot of money, but you can take care of yourself, you're taking care of your family, and you're happy and you're living the life you want to live, that's good. You don't need money to live a good life, but it does freaking help. If you have a lot of money, I promise you it will actually help you live a better life. You're gonna have more financial freedom. If one country goes to shit, you can move somewhere else. You have multiple passports, you have multiple bank accounts, you have an LLC here, you have a trust that's in this in Canada that owns a trust in Malaysia, like stuff like that. You're gonna be fine. But if you're only reliant on one government and you're only reliant on one bank and you're only reliant on one place, what if it goes to shit? Then what are you gonna do?